What's up? So a lot of stuff been happening in the NFL past couple of days. Lots of trades, lots of crazy stuff. Specifically, if you just want, the Dolphins are going crazy right now with all the free agent they're getting. But specifically, I want to talk about Cam Newton and the Panthers and Teddy Bridgewater and the whole situation. My name is George, and this is the Sports Freak. So, yesterday, the Panthers they signed Teddy Bridgewater to, I think, a 3-year deal, with 63 million deal, 3-year deal, which signals the end of the Cam Newton era in Charlotte. But my opinion on this is that the Carolina Panthers are disrespecting Cam Newton. First of all, when he needed help when he got drafted, they did absolutely nothing to help him. They didn't get him a running back until really, really late. You see how Christian McCaffrey's done, and he didn't have an offensive line. He didn't have any weapons around him. The best of the weapon they could do during that time was get Kelvin Benjamin. I don't know, anybody in their right mindset would think that Kelvin Benjamin is a great wide receiver. And Cam Newton said on Instagram, this is what the Panthers came out and said, that he requested a trade, which is complete bullshit. At least based on what Cam Newton said. Cam Newton then he responded to that post on Instagram and said, "Stop with the wordplay. I never asked for it. There is no dodging this one. I love the Panthers to death and will always love you guys. Please do not try and play me or manipulate the narrative and act like I wanted this. You forced me into this. Love." And then even Pro Bowl tight end Greg Olsen, he responded to one of Newton's comments and said, "Sounds familiar." The Carolina Panthers are a shitty organization at the moment in terms of the head office and the GM and what they're doing, the owner. I mean, Luke Kuechly retired. I think it's a large deal. It's a large part of that is due to what the Carolina Panthers are doing right now, and Greg Olsen leaving, them not getting him to stay. He think he's now with the Seahawks, I believe, and now with Cam Newton. Cam Newton, who's been their best player in their franchise history. They are now turning their changing course and getting a Walmart version of Cam Newton with Teddy Bridgewater. Or this is like, those knockoffs you get, and you get those Nike brand shoes, those expensive brand stuff, and in China they have like a knockoff version of that. That's what Teddy Bridgewater is. He's a knockoff version of Cam Newton. He isn't Cam Newton. He's nothing like Cam Newton. Cam Newton's 6'5". He's big. He can move around in the pocket. He suffered through injuries the past couple of seasons. I see that. But I believe this past season, after they put him on IR, he was actually after he had the surgery and everything and went through, I believe for me that he was going to be healthy upcoming this next season. He was going to be 100% ready to go. And I was super confident with Matt Rule, the new head coach that they hired, that he was excited. He was pumped to coach Cam Newton. There was an interview on NBC Sports that he had, and he sounded very excited to coach Cam. And I was really excited for them too. But I don't think this is Matt Rule's doing at all. I think this is with the organization, with the head office, the GM, with the owner. They have no respect for Cam Newton. He was the NFL MVP in 2015. He almost got them there again, or he got them to the playoffs. Not the season afterwards, but the season after that. And then the injuries kind of plagued him. But he was getting it better. There was improvement in Cam's passing ability. I know he struggles. He's not the most accurate quarterback. He has like a 59, basically roughly a 60% completion percentage, just under. But he was improving, in my opinion, on the film. He's a great leader. He won the championship, the national championship at Auburn. Historic, unprecedented, what he did there. This isn't just some scrub quarterback, I mean, he was close to winning the Super Bowl I understand he personally himself in that game did not play well. He's playing against a really great defense led by Von Miller. But the amount of disrespect that they're showing towards Cam Newton is crap. You didn't give this guy a chance. You didn't help him. My thing is, you didn't help him the past 8 or 9 seasons that he's been here. You didn't do anything to help him. Like, when he needed help, when he was showing, yeah, this quarterback is special. Let's help him, you know. You didn't help him. You didn't get him the offensive line. You didn't get him the running back when he needed it. You got it to him later. He didn't give him any wide receivers until later. But when he needed it, back when you look at the team they had when they went to the Super Bowl, man. It was a good defense. Offensively, though, they didn't, running back wise, wide receiver wise, they didn't give him any help. I mean, Kelvin Benjamin, hell, he was injured that year too. So look at the help you gave him. The offensive line was not good. Could have been better. Cam Newton was taking hits left and right. I mean, those hits really took a toll on Cam Newton. I mean, I think the league made changes, you know, with protecting the quarterback, large part due to the hits that Cam Newton was taking. But yeah, now the Panthers are moving on to Teddy Bridgewater, who he's a great backup, one of the best backups in the NFL in my opinion. It's 5-0 when Drew Brees got injured this season. He kept the Saints going. It was good for him. He's a very safe quarterback, but he is not a Cam Newton. I understand, you know, that the Panthers being interested in him, but like at the end of the day, you have a great quarterback in Cam Newton, and you're just going to move on for him for a downgrade in Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater is not as good as Cam Newton. He won't ever be as good as Cam Newton. But the amount of the way they're just shitting on Cam Newton is my big problem, and I think the Carolina Panthers, they're going to regret this decision come forth the next season or so. The interesting thing is now to see where Cam Newton will end up. He could end up with the Patriots, the Chargers. Buccaneers obviously have Tom Brady now, so that's no longer an option. If Miami, if the Bengals were to somehow be interested in Cam Newton at this point, but I really think they're locked on with Joe Burrow. But I would personally love to see him with Bill Belichick and winning a Super Bowl with them. That would be pretty cool to see for me. But I just hope he gets back at the Panthers. You know, he gets a chance to show them, to prove to them that what they did was terrible and wrong, and you guys should regret what you did. You know. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this. You guys let me know what you think about this whole with Cam. Do you feel that he's being disrespected the way I do? Or you think, you know, he deserves, he sucks, he's not a good quarterback, or, you know, I mean, this guy, 2015, he was the NFL MVP. So, but yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts down below. Whatever you want to say, make sure you give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit the bell for notifications, follow me on Instagram, links down below, and I'll see you in another video soon.